Back to the Holmes Bros podcast. I'm your host, Y Holmes, and I'm my big brother, Dylan Holmes, with me. Back again. It's been quite a while since we've done a podcast, hasn't it, Dylan?
How long do you think it's been?
Well, I was looking at my YouTube Studio app today, and it was April 29th, 2024 was the last time we posted a podcast. So, yeah. So
Ah,
today we are back trying it on Discord because we tried it on my laptop and it didn't work with two microphones, so we're just gonna take it to Discord.
and hopefully it works. Hopefully we have a good, better audio. And so far, so good.
And also, hopefully in the future it'll be easier to have guests on instead of inviting them over to the house and using one microphone. We can just have everyone have their own
Discord.
microphone and use their own phone and stuff, and they can chime in and leave whenever they feel like it. So yeah, this is a good new. I like using this way.
Yeah, so this is how we're gonna do podcasts from now on.
Yeah, also in the future, if we want to do like video podcasts, we can also do that too. But right now, it's gonna stay with audio, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
So
you want to do video, we'll just put our video cameras on our phones.
yeah.
But no.
So since this has been so long since we recorded a podcast, do you think we should reintroduce ourselves?
I think people that's been on the channel forget who we are. So let's do it.
Okay. Well, first of all, this is episode 13, I think, I believe.
13 maybe? I think actually I don't know. I think 13, but I'm not quite sure. It could be 12, 13, 11.
12th, okay, whatever episode number this is a reintroduction to who we are and pretty much why we started a podcast to begin with, or why I decided to make a podcast with my big brother. So I'll go first. I am Wyatt Holmes. I run my main channel called Weekends with Wyatt, where I post every weekend, one or two videos every weekend. I have been off the grind for a while, but I am back now. I just posted a video last weekend, and I'm gonna try to post again this weekend. But I just got find time to record, you know. And also next week will be vacation, so I'm gonna try to record a lot during that time. And I run another channel called No Limits. Haven't posted on there in like over a year, I think. So that channel is dead at the moment, but it will come back to life once I get a better uh topic for that channel.
Yeah,
Your
it used
turn.
to be called the W and J podcast.
Yeah, I used to run two podcasts, or actually three, I think, at one point. Yeah, three. I used to run
Three?
three at podcasts because I know you had a podcast by yourself, or it was just you and me, but it was on your channel at one point.
Yeah, but now we have our own channel.
That
This
that
channel
I'm in charge of.
that you're in charge
I
of.
forgot to mention that I'm also the owner, editor, and producer of the Holmes Bros podcast.
He is. He pretty
Yep,
much runs the whole ship over here.
I am top dog, the motherfucking best in the Midwest. We live on the East Coast, but fucking right,
We never
yeah.
lived in the. We never lived. We lived in the West. We never lived in the Midwest. We lived in the
Okay,
West,
the
the
best on
South,
the
and
East
the
Coast,
East.
East Side, mother yuccas. All right, Dylan.
Yeah.
Introduce
Yes.
yourself, because I forget who you are, even though you live across the hall from me. But introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Dylan Holmes. I have two channels. The first channel is called Best Champ 1994 at Potential Gaming. And my second channel is still Dylan Holmes. Do podcast, no, not podcast, vlogs. sit down videos. Sorry, I'm doing those and reaction videos on there too.
Yeah.
And like 27 subscribers on there. And guys, by the way, if you guys are a subscriber to Best Champ 1994, I am two away from hitting 100.
Wait, you're at 98?
I'm at 98 subscribers.
Last time I saw was like a 96, man. That's
I'm at
crazy.
98. I'm at 98 now, bro.
I'm one of the subscribers to the channel, the Best Champ.
I know you are.
Yeah.
I know you are. Because you're in some of my videos, like almost all my videos. All my
I'm
game
in
videos you're in.
almost every video. I'm just not in the Pokemon videos or like, yeah, just not in the Pokemon videos. If it's
And the
Call of
Super
Duty,
Bowl
Fall
videos.
Guys, or any other FPS or sport game, I'm in there.
Yep.
I'm getting
He's
it.
been in
I'm getting
quite
it
a
in.
few on my channel.
Uh-huh.
On my gaming channel, exactly. We
And
stopped, right?
I stopped what?
Gaming videos.
Well, there's still a few left of 'em up on my channel. Like,
Yeah, but you told me there's no new ones coming.
yeah. I just realized that my content's better when it's actual real life, like vlogs or like sit down videos where I just talk about nothing
When you
for
actually, well, I'm
15
actually
minutes.
holding the camera.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
holding the camera.
yeah. Holding the camera, it's a lot easier.
It's a lot better too.
Huh?
It's better and it's a lot easier
Yeah,
to
a lot
do.
easier too. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, a lot easier.
If you
Easier.
guys have not
Uh,
seen, I posted the final office setup in the house.
I did see it.
Once I find a new house, there'll be a new setup video, but it'll be a lot better because it'll be in a new
I
location. And
I saw,
huh?
and it's lit. It's
Yeah,
lit.
all the lights and shit.
It's lit because like when you had that big purple, pink, whatever it was behind the TV and the monitor you have now, it looked all like so authentic and lit and like professional almost.
Yeah, I gotta like that's not how it's gonna look all the time. I have two floodlights that I want to put in my setup, but I just
Hmm.
don't. I just gotta like change the brightness and just the colors and make sure it looks nice. And then I'll obviously change colors during the season. But
I understand that.
for right now, what's doing right now, it gets the job done. Um,
It does.
and I'm just gonna leave it as right now. The only thing I want to mess around with is like when I'm actually gaming, try to like look at the new screen things and resolutions and make the gaming look better. And
Well, is your monitor bigger than your TV was?
yes, the TV was
And you have a
24 and the monitor is 27.
yeah, I had three TVs, but I have a TV I'm on right now. My first TV was 24, like Wyatt's. My second one was 29, I think. And this is like, and then my TV right now is 43.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Dylan, have you ever done a setup video?
My new shit,
Well, ever.
I've done a few, but don't up anymore because I want to make a better one.
Well, when are you
And
off from work next? Are you off on Sunday? Is that the next time you're off?
yeah,
Besides today?
yeah, but I don't work until 6 the next, like, I don't work till 6 on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't work until 6.
Well, I get home at 4, so that'll not be enough time to record. So the next day you're
So, like,
actually officially off like the 14th, this Sunday coming up.
yes, yes.
You should record another setup video, and I'll be happy to record and you just point everything
Yeah,
out
hey, yeah,
because not a lot of people
knowing
have a
how the
huge
camera
TV in
works.
their gaming room, so you'll be one of the first. Like most people just have a monitor, but you have a TV that has amazing resolution. So,
And you've seen it. You've
hmm
seen me play.
yeah, I've seen it.
And
That's why we should
yeah,
record a gaming video again soon because you
oh
have
yeah.
the resolution. I wonder if it'll look. that good when you're recording it in Share Factory.
I really hope so. Because I've been looking at YouTube videos, like our Uno videos, our Uno videos back then.
Yeah.
I've been looking at it on my screen of Uno that we did when I had my 29-incher. And when I look on here, I'm like, oh, if I had this too, I was doing that, we have a lot better, better resolution or better HD quality. And I put on my TV HDR, so
Yeah,
that gives me better resolution.
I have that too. But like also on my monitor, HDR is on, whatever that means. I didn't do any research. But also,
I don't know. I don't know. If it means HDR resolution, like high definition resolution or something. I don't know.
like HDR, like when I first wanted to play, I said HDR had to be on, so it turned on automatically for me. But then I have like it's like cinema view or some other view I could use, and there's like a gaming
Gaming,
one
like
too. But I gotta,
yeah, for me, I put gaming, like I put like I have gaming, sports, cinema. Like I'll put on. I have to switch between gaming and sports because sometimes I'm watching like football or basketball, anything up here in my room, I can just like turn on sports and be good. When I go back, I have to turn back to gaming.
yeah,
That's
because
where I
sometimes
just
we
like
both
this.
watch YouTube or Netflix or Hulu in our room, and we don't want the gaming resolution on for that.
We don't. We only put like cinema would be. I bet cinema would probably be for Netflix. Sports would probably be for like any sports that are on, and
Yeah, I just
gaming
don't
is
know
another
because
thing
if I watch
for.
Netflix, it's usually just like a TV series, not like an actual movie. I cannot remember the last time I watched an actual movie on Netflix.
The only thing, but I think you're now watching mo more of like Hulu, aren't you?
Yeah,
Or just is it
like I'm rewatching TV shows on Hulu like Fear Factor I got back into. all of Family Guy I'm
all
still
because
watching.
all because of the host, all because of the host, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, his podcast is
Even
annoying sometimes.
his podcast is
Sometimes he just talk
annoying.
about smoking weed, fighting, and
Oh
comedy,
yeah.
and conspiracy
Even
theories.
told like you told me about that one time. So I remember we were talking and you're like, oh yeah, that's I'm like, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I
I
stopped
like
following
that.
that on my Spotify. I just decided I'll just listen to Spotify podcasts people I actually know or actually watch.
I actually only now since you told me to listen to a podcast, I'm only listening to one.
The what podcast?
You you introduced me
Oh, it's a
to
podcast?
listen to podcasts on Spotify.
Oh yeah, there's also a podcast on Spotify with two people from Philly. I think they both spent time in jail and now they're out. But like they're just telling stories about their time in jail and just like random stuff. I haven't heard it, but one of my coworkers told me about it and said it was a great show. Like the first episode is a great episode to get you started listening to the podcast.
I'm listening to, two podcasts now. I'm listening to The New Heights with Jason Travis Kelsey
Mm-hmm.
and, All Grown Up with FaZe Rug and Noah.
Yeah, I listened to
Or as you guys probably know,
all those.
or if you guys know him on YouTube, Simplistic.
Yeah,
But
New
yeah,
Heights, they post their every Wednesday. So
if
you'll have
if you
to,
guys know,
huh?
keep up to date with them. It's like keep
Yeah,
up to date
you
with
have to make sure you
their.
watch them when they come out, like new ones.
They come out this Wednesday with a new one.
Yeah, so you gotta
Excited.
stay up to date that because when I was watching them, when I listened to them last season of football, they recap every game. So like I'm listening to it after the season was over. I'm like, oh, I remember this game. It happened in week 14. They're talking about it right before Week 15 starts, and I already know what happens. And in the Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl was over, and I'm like, oh, I know what happens. So it's a good thing to keep
But
up with them. Like, make sure you watch it before the next couple weeks starts, so you can so like
exactly, yeah.
so you're like
Yeah, and
up to
I
date with
like our new.
events.
Would you want to tell these people what our schedule is for doing podcasts?
Okay, so we're gonna try to record every single Monday and post every single Saturday. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Don't hold me to it, but
Because
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best.
because the reason we're doing this is because I'm off every Monday from work, and the reason we're doing it every Saturday is because Wyatt have a full week to edit this entire thing,
Yeah, so if we do an
and
episode
hopefully
where we
get it
talk
by
about
Saturday.
yeah, also if we do an episode where we're talking about current events and we're a little off, just remember we're recording it on a Monday and posting on a Saturday. So we're not gonna be up to date with everything that goes on if we do an episode with current events. Mostly this is just a podcast where we shoot the shit and talk about whatever comes to our mind first. And also
Exactly.
the podcast I listen to asks their co-host questions that I could bring onto this podcast too to ask you questions.
Hmm.
That's why we
Like,
that's why we listen to podcasts. We're not pros at this. We never will be. We suck at this.
no, I like how we're doing it now. Like, remember, I remember you said in the beginning, her doing it on Discord.
Uh huh.
Because our co-hosts come in like, oh, we're gonna our cousin or no, our friend in, or we're bringing like a family friend like in, like
Yeah,
get on
it'll
Discord.
be easier to get guests on, and then
Yeah,
I can also post like, hey, add us on Discord to be a next uh guest on the podcast. Like definitely, I think Carter would definitely be down to be in the
oh,
episode.
Carter would definitely be down. Carter would definitely be down because like we're in two of his podcasts, episode 3 and 4,
Yeah. And on
and there
my
was
in
a
my
video, but the second,
and when I did my
yeah,
own podcast, he was my guest in my second episode. So yeah.
was
And
that what was that called?
uh, I just think
I
episode
think it was
two, and then
Vegans with
just the guest name. I don't. I didn't really get creative
no, no, you
with
didn't get her with
titles.
with the name of the podcast because there was no name yet.
Well, I thought it was called like
There was no.
Weekends with Wyatt.
It was, but then you switched it to the happy hour. Then you switched it again to something else. I forget what it was called after that. But you like switched it and switched it to the new podcast, and now it's on the limits. So I don't understand, man. Like you're doing a lot of shit with changing your names of your channel on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, my
Like
main channel. It's like it's only the first time I changed it though, so hopefully this will
yeah,
stick. And yeah,
and you used to have a channel on there called Wyatt and Carter, I think it was, right?
yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, Wyatt and Carter.
I
And
had so
then
many
they
channels,
didn't.
and they're all like dead now because I deleted them. But I was at one point. I remember at my start of YouTube. First of all, September 24th or 14th, one of those days, will be 10 years on YouTube.
I think this year in like I think August or September will be 10 years.
So I'm gonna have to
And
make a
dude,
video for that.
how many subscribers do you have on your main channel again? Last time you checked,
131.
131.
When people
Because
ask
you
me, I say 131,000 will seem cooler, but
in the good channel,
podcast fans know the real deal.
they know now because we open because this channel we open up to you guys. We don't give a shit what we say. Bro, channels, we come out real with you guys on this podcast.
Yeah,
And also,
we're gonna be
for
real.
this, why is this podcast uncensored?
Fucking right.
No fucking filter on this podcast channel, guys.
Well, also, if we're being real, we don't have filters in real life anyway, so like, fucking say
Yeah,
whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. Don't even give a shit. The only word that we will not say is the N one.
because we're not racist fucks.
Maybe off camera I might, but I have the N word pass from friends, so it's okay. And yeah, you'll never hear me use it in a public setting or in a video. I keep it to myself.
Oh, by the way,
Yes, Senor.
I've been I've been thinking for the past few days about something, bro.
Okay.
In in a public setting, like if you're like at work, not for you,
Oh shit.
but
Yeah.
if you're like out with like friends or a restaurant or a public place, do you ever? And I'm gonna say this once. I might say in future podcasts, but this one, do you ever get noticed out on the streets
Not on the
for your YouTube
streets.
channel?
Only once. And that was at Wawa.
And what happened?
Took a picture with someone, and this guy was like 34, I think.
And you were
I think I was 22 at the time. 21, 22.
22?
This is when
Yeah,
this was around when I had 100 subscribers.
and this guy came in, recognized you, and took a picture with you.
We chatted first, and then he asked for a picture. Cause this guy was kind of like socially awkward, so like kind of like was like weird to meet someone. And this is my first time meeting someone outside of like you know like just a complete stranger. So it was kind of strange, but it was
But
nice to know that people watch and actually enjoy my content. And
yeah, and then
we chopped it up for about like 10 minutes. So I was still on
were
my
you
clock and
busy?
working.
Were you busy at that moment though?
Well, I was still working, and I was still on the clock. Like
Yeah, but
it was like maybe like at 9:30 at night. I had to end
oh
the
yeah, yeah,
I had to end it quickly because my ex was coming in to pick me up from work. Well, not pick me up, just like to see me. But yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
that was cool meeting an actual fan, someone that I know who actually watches my videos.
And enjoy your content.
Yeah, I've realized over
I'm
the years that whatever you post, someone out there will actually enjoy it and watch it and be able to actually like maybe connect with it in a way too.
You're talking to a guy who actually watched your content a lot.
Yeah, I'm also a loser because I watch my own content as well. I think
No,
one
no.
night I
Real quick,
watched all my recap videos too.
recap.
Yeah, like the
Here's
2019, 2022,
oh those yeah,
2021.
but I think the best one now out all those recaps, 2020, 21, 22, 2019. What was your favorite recap? You think you did the best work in?
Probably 2020. It just because like 2021, I know 2019, I actually used a whole video in the recap, which was not needed. So
Hmm.
I think 2020 was better because it was just like clips from every video that I posted in that year.
And the first video clip is us before COVID hit at round one.
Yeah, those were the days.
Before it was like January, February, when that first clip was used. And I
Yeah,
remember the day like it was. Like we were all like playing games and I remember one clip, it's you and Carter going into the Star Wars battle pod to get a video, and that is no longer there.
yeah, yeah.
So sad.
Yesterday,
So sad.
Dylan, my girlfriend Jamie, and I all went to round one, and they got
It
some
was
new
really fun.
stuff. stuff things were
Yeah.
moved around, but it was still a good time.
And they have two new games that are VR.
Yeah, they got now got virtual reality games coming in too. They have them in Dave and
Yeah,
Buster's already, and now Round One has them.
they want to Rowan has because like I saw there was like one on one side and there's one near the karaoke rooms, and I'm like, I want to do this, but I want to do it with somebody.
Yeah,
I want like
there's
maybe
one near the outside front entrance, and there's one near the back entrance to the parking garage.
yeah, maybe we could do it next time we try it out. Maybe next time we go there.
Yeah, I went there and I blew $120 on tickets. No, not tickets, on
So did I.
credits.
So did I, bro.
Yeah.
And remember the
That's
one time that remember I flew it too.
yeah.
I blew 120 bucks on this off the same thing. Credits. If I wanted some credits, to, like
But I won 500
see,
tickets on I think two games or one game.
I think it
Well, I
was.
I I won. I know one game the 500 was that color match.
Hmm.
I don't know
Dude,
what else.
what was difficult to match though?
Yeah.
When it's going faster and faster and faster.
But Jamie told me to look at the outside colors instead of the actual screen, which made it a lot easier.
So you gotta focus on the outside of, well, the top of where the triangle is,
And also
the
that
bottom
huge
of it.
screen of Space Invaders,
Oh my God,
where Connect 4 used to be.
dude, dude, imagine if we had all six people.
Oh my God, we would go on
Everyone,
forever.
everyone playing that game.
Yeah.
If that
Also,
was
all
gonna
the
be a game,
pinball
I was.
machines are by the bar now.
Hmm.
So like where
Pinball,
pinball used to
pinball,
be,
pinball.
now it's like I think Jurassic Park is there now.
And right in the front, when you come from the mall, there's a photo booth right there. That used to be on the piano game. Now it's
Oh
I
yeah,
think that
they have
moved
a
and the
Disney photo booth now.
yep, and that's new. I think it used to be something different, but now they switched it to Disney, but it
I
was
think it's like a
something
fishing
different
game.
back. Is there a fishing game?
Yeah, there's multiple fishing games. Like one for like the young kids, one for like I guess I don't want to really say adults. I really don't know.
I haven't seen the other game where you have to throw those balls into the cups with the lights. What's that game called?
Oh, Sink It or Cup It, whatever.
Yes, I haven't seen. I haven't. It's called Zinka, I think. I haven't seen that game yet.
I saw it yesterday. I think it was next
Just remember
to
it was.
um what was it next to? I forget. But I remember
Okay,
seeing it
but
next to one of the games that we played yesterday.
what is your favorite ticket game?
I don't know. It could be Hot Shot or probably any game that you have to spin a wheel.
I remember that one time that you got 8 tickets on that big wheel, and I got level two. I got like 150.
Yeah.
And then also that pirate thing.
Yeah, Pirate Wheel of Fortune's good too. Also,
Yeah,
um,
Monopoly.
yeah, Monopoly, that's a good one too. I like that one.
Monopoly. And you kept spending money or credits on that little thing that pushes money down and gets the card down on like the Marvel characters or whatever.
Oh yeah, the
You spent the
coin
most
push or
time
whatever.
on that one game.
Well, yeah, it's like 12.4 credits or something stupid. And you're not guaranteed to win. So,
No.
yeah.
But and also with the claw game with the rings, little mini rings,
Oh yeah,
they has.
I'm good at that game when the rings don't fucking fall, but you know.
I got the highest I got, not yesterday, was like I think like not in one, but in like two was letting be 180 or 200. think
Well, also that movie
yesterday.
coin game. I'm good at that, but I won like only 10 tickets though. So
Yeah, but I think the one other game that I like is that it doesn't give you tickets. That I know it doesn't give you tickets. I already tried it. Guitar Hero.
yeah. Oh, I also like the baseball pitching game.
Oh, you got, I think the highest you got was like 59 miles an hour for the pitch.
Yeah, I remember I took off my flip-flops, took a few steps back so I could throw as hard as possible.
You told me to back up.
Yeah, I told you to move off to the side because I didn't want to hit you. But I'm pretty accurate with my throws. They're mostly in the center.
I mean, like, dude, like, I mean, we're going back down 27th, so you better get your pitches on point down. I want Carter to see how fast. Well, he was there, wasn't it? When he did the first time.
No,
Was he there?
no,
I was. I know I was there.
yeah.
No, he can land today because he was doing something. He came around like 12:30. Last
No,
time
that was
I
the
was
clown
there.
game though. That was not the pitching game. That was the clown game.
When we destroyed, wanted to kill, aka Pennywise.
Yeah.
I remember thinking he's like, fuck Pennywise. I'm like, oh god. He said, fuck Pennywise. I'm like, holy shit. So, how far are we in this?
We've been recording for 31 minutes, so another
Okay, we can
15, or
yeah,
we're gonna
let's
end it right now. It's up to you.
let's do 15. Let's do 15 and talk about other shit that's going on, right?
Man, we're gonna
Like,
fill it.
what's
Man.
going
All right. Um, favorite cereal? Go.
on? I want to say, um, the Fruity Pebbles. I haven't been in a long time, but I just remember how good they are, and they're really good. So yeah, Fruity Pebbles all the way.
I'm a Cocoa Pebbles kind of guy, 'cause I
Yeah, I know
like
you like
chocolate
chocolate
milk.
stuff. Okay, favorite shoe brand?
Shoot. Oh, obviously I'm Nike all the way.
Nike all the way, but and I'm saying that coming out my Skechers, but having Nike, I'm trying to get some
Skechers are
Nike,
nice when you're like trying to relax.
like me, like
Yeah,
we are right now.
yeah. I wear Asics
Okay,
to work, but I wear Nike for basketball.
we haven't played this because our back was busted.
Yeah, but we should go to like Exton Station or something.
All right, next brand. What do you want from me?
Uh, favorite movie?
Shit, man, you made me go fast shit.
Huh?
Favorite movie I own, or movie that we've seen.
That you've seen?
Fuck, dude, you're making this hard on me, bro. Um, shit, can't think of one right now because
I don't
I
have
did
one
like a lot.
either,
Like,
honestly.
yeah, I can't think of one. I can't think of one. Okay, Wyatt. Favorite genre of music?
Uh, I'm probably to go with country.
Okay, you know mine, right?
I know you. I know what yours is.
It's like hip hop, rap, kind of pop area. Because
Hip
I don't
hop,
know what
yes.
Hollywood did. What's Hollywood and did? We did the rap or hip hop?
Remember like pop?
Yeah,
I
I like
don't know
that.
what I would call that.
I don't know if it
You know,
is.
like hard rock
Oh wait,
mixed with like hip hop.
pro probably.
So
Okay,
like
what?
hard
You
pop, I
ready?
guess what.
Yeah. For you, your favorite job, and you can't pick your current one.
My job before this canteen.
That was your job?
Yeah. What's your favorite
Okay.
job that you had? You can't pick the current one.
Dude, obviously, you know what I'm gonna pick, right?
Was it Wegmans?
Huh?
Well, what was it? Wegmans?
No, it was
Giant?
Giant.
Really?
I'll tell you why. I know you're kind of confused why I would pick that. Well, one, because like they put on register on last year there, for 3 years. I said, yeah, like I want to register, and also when I was on register, I was service clerk. They would make me stand outside under the overhang watching my train do when I was like training him. So I could actually at that job I became a trainer.
If
I
you could
became
pick,
a trainer in about a year.
if you could pick this job that you have now, would that be your favorite?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, same with me.
Because because I like because a lot of people that I recognize from like the past or now or a lot of coworkers that I enjoy working with, yeah, I can see all of them and talk to them and I'm getting trouble.
That's good.
Now, why do you like your job now? Like, what's different from like Canteen and like
Well,
FedEx now
it's not just like
King
just
Williams?
from other jobs I had. It's just like in every job, there's a lot of people you have to communicate with. But for this job, I have to communicate with four other people. It's just a building where a total of five people are working, and I can just do my own thing at my own pace. I always get my work done, but like I work at my own pace.
Listen,
I,
listen
I
to your own music.
listen to my own music, listen to podcasts if I want to. It's just great.
So what? So on Friday, when you were on Friday, I didn't work Friday at all, but Friday, when you're working, do you listen to music or a podcast on Friday?
Well, well today I must listen to podcasts because it's just some background noise. I listen to music. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, when I listen to music if I'm actually like doing like a physical task, like I'm lifting uh material or whatever. That's why I listen to music. But if I'm just like driving around cutting product, I'll just listen to a podcast.
So what podcast did you listen to today?
I listen to two different podcasts actually. I listen to the Misfits, if you guys know who they are, and now these two podcasts are not being they're not listing any new episodes these days, but I listen to the Misfits and Mom's Basement. If you
I
guys,
haven't heard of, I haven't heard my name for a while.
yeah. And then also I listen to New Heights when they come out. Every Wednesday there's a new episode. And the
Yeah, so
Don't
on
Tell
Wednesday
Anyone
when you're at
podcast
work,
with by Pokimane. I listen to her every Tuesday when she comes up with a new one. She hasn't come out with a new one yet because it's taking a little social media break, but that's usually
I
every.
just saw her on I saw her on Twitch like a few days ago.
Yeah, I guess she's taking a break from the podcast because I when her last episode I said it was the end of season one, so I guess season two is
So,
coming out. She said she'll
so
start back in July,
I guess she's just trying to just make just like try to think of new topics to talk about in podcast probably,
and
and
probably
then just
also
go off of
guests.
that. Oh yeah,
And
like talk to her friends or family and say, hey, can you come on for a guest? But the only thing I had to do is just like I can call somebody and say, hey, if you're down, get on Discord. You'll be our a guest on the Holmes Bros podcast. If you want to be a guest, just get on Discord and we'll tell you we'll call you in the podcast and we'll just do our intro and stuff, and then we'll say we're here with so and so, and you can all like have fun. It could be two guests or one guest.
yeah,
You never know.
we'll get more guests in the future. Like I'm sure
Yeah,
we can get Carter on next week if he's
yeah.
able to. Like on
Like
Monday, usually people are available, but
Monday.
yeah.
Yeah, I could try to contact him maybe like later this week or something, maybe on Sunday when he's done work. I could call him and say, hey man, we're just trying. We're got back on our podcast. Do you want to come on for a guest this week? On I'll say like on Sunday. I was like, on tomorrow. He's like, and I really hope that he's available. Because I really want him to come on to our podcast. I'll say, hey, it's time this time. Make sure you're on this time, so we can all get on. We can all have a 30
Yeah.
to 40 minute conversation or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, it's
Yeah,
at 40 minutes. We should wrap it up here.
yeah,
Well, guys, I
I would
hope you
agree
like the
with that.
new layout of the podcast on Discord. I hope that you can hear us very clearly, and hopefully that it's not too loud or too quiet from both sides.
I didn't hear you perfectly.
I can hear you perfectly. I just hope the recording turns out perfectly. Um,
Yep.
if you guys want us to talk about certain topics next week, leave them in the comments. I know we don't have a lot of subscribers or viewers for this channel. Hopefully we can build that in the future. Um,
Mhm.
uh, remember every Saturday we'll be posting these podcasts, and we're recording every Monday. Like I said, um, most of our current events could not be as current when the podcast goes up, but we'll try to cover it as soon as we can in
Because
next week's
recording
recording.
like because we're uploading like almost a week after we record, so we can't really like if we miss something in the week of, we'll get to it in the next podcast.
We'll make sure to cover the biggest things, and it's gonna mostly revolve around internet culture and stuff that everyone cares about, so we can like reach a bigger audience and stuff. But for now, we're fine where we're at right now. We'll continue to build when we have more guests and stuff, and just it's gonna be all good.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys did enjoy. Um, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.
When I